Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where it is time to finish off the Crystal Tower questline. Alright, rewards that you get from the World of Darkness. There are 5 things you can get as loot from the World of Darkness: the Faded Copy of Hunger, Faded Copy of Blind to the Dark, the Puff of Darkness minion. When standing nearby, prithee refrain from coughing, sneezing, waving, flailing, or performing any other means of wild gesticulation, lest the puff be lost for eternity. And there are two triple triad cards, the Cloud of Darkness card, and also one that we did not get, the Onion Knight card. Yeah, I'll have to grind out the Onion Knight card on my own time, but for now, we got most of the rewards. For the Puff of Darkness, we have: when this automaton, resembling one crafted by a goldsmith hanged for dabbling in the dark arts, was discovered, it prompted authorities to exhume the recently buried body. This, however, only confirmed their worst fears, that the coffin was empty. Ha, the Gridanian goldsmith. We'll talk about them soon in the main story. Let's just say that this is an ongoing storyline, often seen with updates through minions, but also sometimes in the main story, and they're rather unfortunate. What I do not smother, I devour. What I cannot devour, I destroy. The Cloud of Darkness. Alright. Let's finish off the quest line. With a look of finality upon him, Rambros seems intent upon sealing the Crystal Tower once and for all. And we get an elegant catalyst! Yay. Crafting material that I don't think we really need anymore. I trust you have rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there is something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. So the Alganai that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology. But who imbued his family with the blood, and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Une and Doga's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha, and what of Nero? I mean, Graha said he was off doing something important, one last little thing before he was done. I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being, though he is still Nero. But yeah, Graha said he has something to do. Satori, you say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambros! Master Rambros! 'Tis Graha Tia, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering the researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask your guidance. Very well. Let us go and speak with these researchers and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Satara, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. That is worrying indeed, oh dear. Graha, what are you doing? Alright, let's move and move quickly. What the hell are you up to? Didn't say a word of it to me either. He said it was a small thing and now he's kicking everyone out. What the heck? This ain't small. You're kicking everyone out. You can't be sealing it already. Surely there's still at least a little bit more research to be done. And the immediate threat is past. There's no more covenant with the Cloud of Darkness. It's not, hopefully not going to open a void gate anytime soon. What in the world was Graha Tia thinking demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, miss. I am certain of it. He better be. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha? I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come, men, what is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Une and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Allag. Or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Zandi's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Allag looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Allag's royalty to outlive the Empire, the Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Allag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebear. For millennia we waited. Allag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin. But before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the Crystal's tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Allag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hells, we may never fully comprehend them. 'Tis as you say, Cid. We could wait for someone someday to reach the same heights as Allag. But by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Amon did and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that! I am deadly serious, Cid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Allagans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. Graha, no. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside of these doors. Go. Create a future where hope reigns and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with Allag, just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. The 12 keep you till then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, Satora. I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Graha, no! Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancients' wish. The Crystal Tower slumbers again then. Too quiet for my taste. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons and I am bound to follow. A new dawn has come for me. The sound at the end there is Morse code. I believe the popular translation is, "It's all wrong." You got that fucking right. I mentioned before that, by this point, Satora and Graha were dating. She kept a brave smile, but she is fucking not doing well. She is fucking torn up and devastated inside, and this is going to be a major turning point for her character in the roleplay part of this. Oh, goodness. She's not going to be involved in basically any of the remaining A Realm Reborn story. She's going to be off grieving and being very fucking pissed that Graha abandoned her and didn't say a goddamn word of it to her. Listen, it's just an easy tragedy to write. It's just a really easy tragedy to have your Warrior of Light fall in love with Graha and then he does this shit. God damn you, you magnificent cat boy. Fuck you. Oh good, everyone's gone. Anyways, God, I should probably go and try and translate that Morse code myself just to verify that the community translation is correct, but every person I've seen try and translate the Morse code says it translates to the words, "It's all wrong." Fun! You have just missed Sid, Satora. There is much that needs his attention if he is to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah, no matter how lonely the St. Coinox find has become for our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. And that is the end of the Crystal Tower quests. We have completed the Crystal Tower quest series. Rest well, champion, for the main scenario and many other adventures await us. Alright, you should have, 3 more entries into the Noah report, and then we are done. Let me see what I can find. The World of Darkness is an otherworld thought to lie adjacent to our physical realm. In other words, what we often call the Void. The Fellowship of Noah came upon the World of Darkness several times, but only once did it venture inside. The future of the very realm was in jeopardy, and thus did a band of adventurers dispatched to rescue 3 comrades imprisoned among the shadows. How are such things possible when wise men hold that the world is the world and the void is the void, and never the twain shall meet? It would seem abnormal events can weaken the veil between worlds and tear them asunder. When such rifts appear, men can walk between realms. The mages of Alag could create rifts at will. Dubbing them void gates, they use them not only to enter the void, but also to harness the dark powers therein, the void scent. The void scent, however, make ill allies. The fiends have a depraved appetite and seek this world merely to sup upon the ether it contains. Were they ever to enter our realm in force, destruction beyond imagining would follow. Therefore, any and all dealings with the Void Scent are now seen as forbidden. Even the Thaumaturgist Guild, devoted to studying the Void, conduct research on a limited scale under strictly enforced regulations. Next up, the Cloud of Darkness. I thought I had a few pages devoted to the Cloud of Darkness. Here they are. Within the Void, chaos reigns supreme. Strength is the sole measure of order amongst the Void Scent. He who rules is he who claws his way upwards and tramples all beneath. Scholars who study the Void Scent have long striven to categorize the fiends by brawn rather than species. The result is popularly known as the 12-tiered Void Scent hierarchy. The Void Scent, known as the Cloud of Darkness, is doubtless the highest tier of this hierarchy, hence why Emperor Zandi entered into a dark covenant with it. In both strength and size, the Cloud is unmatched. A Void Gate of monumental proportions would be necessary for it to enter our realm. Opening such a rift would in turn require a power as massive. Enter then the Crystal Tower and the energy it could produce. Were the cloud of darkness to break loose, it would devour all ether and extinguish all light. The world would become as the void. Indeed, all would have been lost were it not for the actions of valiant adventurers and the sacrifice of 2 Allegan clones, who annulled Xandi's Dark Covenant. Finally, the Crystal Tower. Now, where were the passages pertaining to? Here we were. Grahatia, Noah's historian, gained the right to control the Crystal Tower thanks to a gift of royal Allegan blood from Une and Doga. To ensure the tower would become a beacon of hope in the future, Graha wielded his power to put the tower's inhabitants, he himself included, into a deep sleep. Thus was Alag's lost glory and the threat it posed the realm sealed again. What was the reasoning behind Grahatia's choice? To comprehend this requires knowledge of forgotten Allegan history. Although the Crystal Tower fell on the day of the 4th Umbral Calamity, many Allegans survived the destruction. To them, the place had been a shining beacon. They thus prayed that one day in the far future it could bring light and joy to the common folk. Their heartfelt pleas reached the last remaining princess of Alag. She took it upon herself to see their prayers realized and entrusted her blood to her most trusted aid. Ages passed and time consumed all living memories of these events. The blood grew thin and all the tears of that age were forgotten. Yet belief in a greater destiny was passed down the bloodline of the princess's aid. So it was that the hopes and dreams of myriad Allegans did survive and find new life in this age. This concludes Noah's investigation of the Crystal Tower for the present. However, we have vowed to carry the wishes of the ancients with us and build a brighter future for the sake of our own descendants. Alright. That is the full report of Noah. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we return to the main story for the final stretch. It is time to barrel onwards into Heavensward. I will see everyone next time for that.